thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, families, who support these men and women as we go out and help others. Thank you. When I wrote this, obviously I had no connection to John. I had no idea that he was going to talk anything about motivation, inspiration, but that's what my theme turned out to be. Because, you know, I feel blessed. I've been inspired all through my life by people from many facets. One time, a long time ago, there was a beautiful woman, smart and ambitious. She graduated salutatorian of Honesdale High School. She went to Penn State, became a cosmetologist. She opened a beauty parlor with her brother. And then she contacted multiple sclerosis. And that ended a lot of dreams for her. Treatment for MS these days is a lot better than it was in the 50s. Although I never saw the lady stand, the one thing I remember about her is that she always loved music. And she always loved to sing. And I think perhaps that's where I get my inspiration and my love for music. I was inspired in school by some teachers, one of which was my football coach. Because no matter what happened, whether it was your arm, your leg, your finger, keep moving. And that is perhaps one of the best pieces of advice anybody could give to anybody else. Keep moving. That's what we have to do. I was inspired by a gentleman named Jim Gomez, who was my history teacher. He instilled in me a love of history, which I carry to this day. And he also instilled a sense of love for humor. I thank God that Jim Gomez was in my life. Although most of my humor is up here, it's more in my mind than perhaps those people who are subjected to it. My third teacher was a lady named Mildred Layton. As Mark will attest to, she never helped my spelling any, never helped my punctuation any. But as my daughter will attest to, she instilled in me a desire when I needed it to go to a dictionary or in an encyclopedia. Now, for those of you who are younger, an encyclopedia is a paper copy of Google. And she made me a bit anal about grammar. I hate street slang. And there is no such word as tooken. That drives me crazy. My wife, many, many times, has taught me lessons in strength over the last 30 years, 35, 40 years. Although on her office wall, 40 years. On her wall, she has a prayer. And that prayer says, "Dear Lord, I pray for wisdom to understand him. I pray for love to forgive him. I pray for tolerance, for patience, to be tolerant of his moods. Because, Lord, if I prayed for strength, I'd only beat him to death. My daughter, right there. She has shown me what a beautiful, intelligent, strong, confident, independent person is. I only wish, and I will spend the rest of my life telling her how much she means to me. I love you, girl. My son Donnie. Those of you who knew him knew that he taught me so many things and took my life into so many different directions